homes and buying, different things. And so, I mean, I don't know exactly what he's doing. So, I mean, I haven't seen him in quite some time.
Saying like that, people get money, man, things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever.
100 million. If he's burning through 5, 6, 7 million a month.
The conversation surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s reported $42 million financial collapse has taken an even more personal turn after members of his own family publicly shared their concerns. According to his father, tensions between them grew to the point where even a simple discussion about a car escalated into a serious argument that damaged their relationship. Reflecting on the situation, he expressed disappointment over how wealth and fame can change people, suggesting that the issue extends far beyond finances. In his view, the real story is about how success can gradually create emotional distance, strain family connections, and leave lasting scars even among the people who were once closest.
We was coming up, we have never had an argument in our life, me and him. Then we had an argument on what was the name of it? HBO. We was on HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what is all this about, man? I'm just saying, and we never had no argument. All of a sudden, I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. It is or it ain't. Sometimes, hey, when people it ain't about me training or anything like that. People get money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. If
Jeff Mayweather also weighed in on Floyd's current situation, and his comments carried a sense of uncertainty and concern. He admitted that he struggles to understand the direction Floyd's life has taken since stepping away from professional boxing. From constantly purchasing properties to launching various business ventures and pursuing new opportunities, Floyd appears to be moving from one project to another without slowing down. Jeff suggested that retirement has not brought the stability many expected. Instead, he sees a lifestyle that still revolves around chasing opportunities, remaining in the spotlight, and continuing to generate income through exhibition appearances despite officially ending his professional career years ago.
I mean, I don't necessarily see Floyd very much, so we don't really get a chance to talk very much, and so I don't really know what's going on. I know he's doing things that to better his life, like buying homes and buying different things. And so, I mean, I don't know exactly what he's doing. So, I mean, I haven't seen him in quite some time. And I haven't heard about him talking about doing any.
Years ago, Floyd Mayweather confidently declared that when it came to legalized bank robbery, nobody did it better than him. At the time, many fans interpreted those comments as a reflection of his business brilliance and ability to maximize earnings inside the sport. However, with recent financial rumors continuing to circulate, those words now carry a different meaning for some observers. What once sounded like supreme confidence and financial dominance is now being revisited through a more critical lens. Critics argue that the same mentality that helped him generate enormous wealth may also have encouraged decisions that carried significant long-term risks.
A quick heist. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me.
Adding to the controversy, a former business associate reportedly claimed that Floyd's spending habits often exceeded his earnings, even during periods when he was generating extraordinary income. The central concern was not necessarily how much money he earned, but how much was allegedly leaving his accounts. Reports suggested that expenses continued to grow while important financial obligations were sometimes neglected. If true, that type of pattern becomes increasingly difficult to maintain regardless of income level. Over time, even massive earnings can be overwhelmed when spending consistently outpaces financial discipline.
Real money, but you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes.
I
we
see what you're
say
saying.
we made $3 million, we burning through 100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making 100 million, if he's burning through 5, 6, 7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of this problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, you know, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we was doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And nah, they don't want to drop the case. You be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to drop it. And you find yourself 9, 10 months later sitting there like, oh shit, this shit's getting real. So I think that's the problem he going through. I think it may be getting real.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And
one of Floyd Mayweather's defining traits throughout his career has been his determination to remain independent. He built his brand around controlling negotiations, making his own decisions, and avoiding reliance on outside influences. That approach proved extremely successful in boxing, allowing him to become one of the sport's highest-paid athletes. However, financial experts often argue that business and wealth management require a different mindset. Surrounding yourself with experienced advisors can help identify risks, avoid costly mistakes, and create long-term stability. Critics suggest that attempting to manage everything alone may have exposed Floyd to unnecessary financial challenges that proper guidance could have helped prevent.
After the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when like we were younger, we used to
look up to Floyd.
What's he teaching the guys growing up? Oh, spunk your money on
casino, dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it, and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. Why do you think he keeps coming back doing exhibitions and that, bro?
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd.
Floyd's larger-than-life image has always been a major part of his public identity. Whether arriving at events in extravagant fashion, displaying luxury purchases, or creating unforgettable entrances, he has consistently embraced attention and spectacle. However, maintaining that image comes with substantial costs. Critics argue that many of these highly publicized displays generate excitement in the moment but provide little lasting financial value. As a result, some observers question whether the pressure to maintain a certain public image eventually became as important as preserving long-term financial security. One of the most controversial allegations came from Gervonta Davis, who claimed that Floyd Mayweather was once prevented from leaving Dubai because of unpaid jewelry-related obligations. While the claim remains heavily debated, it added fuel to ongoing speculation regarding Floyd's finances. For many years, Mayweather represented financial success, luxury, and complete control over his business affairs. Because of that reputation, allegations involving unpaid debts immediately attracted widespread attention and intensified questions about his current financial standing.
This is true, but Floyd Mayweather supposedly is held hostage in Dubai. Gervonta Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. Then Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get online right now. And you owe people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke.
Additional reports have pointed to what some critics describe as a recurring pattern involving luxury purchases and delayed payments. According to these claims, relationships with certain vendors and business partners may have been strained over time due to disagreements surrounding financial obligations. Observers argue that maintaining a lifestyle built primarily on image, credit, and constant spending eventually becomes difficult regardless of a person's wealth. The broader lesson often discussed in these situations is that long-term financial stability depends not only on how much money is earned, but also on how responsibly it is managed and preserved over time.
And he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried to screw in the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, like a favourite, save it.
Gervonta Davis also suggested that the issues surrounding Floyd Mayweather may go beyond finances alone. According to Davis, Floyd has struggled at times with seeing younger fighters receive the spotlight and recognition that once belonged entirely to him. While that competitive mindset helped build his legendary career, critics argue it may also reveal a deeper concern about being replaced or forgotten. Some believe that constantly trying to remain at the center of attention can create unnecessary tension with the next generation of fighters. Rather than strengthening a legacy, that approach could eventually complicate how future fans view his influence on the sport.
He didn't know how good I was and how I would have handled the situation, so he just threw me out there.
What do you think he's
He was hurt. I mean, not even hurt. He was just bad. First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the fuck would you say Terrence Crawford should fight? Benavidez. That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? Just so you're next in line.
Is there like a
last question, guys?
Is there like a love-hate for like
yeah,
fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad.
Oh, you're good, man.
And he because I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this, I'm that, and it just.
Questions have also surfaced regarding some of Floyd Mayweather's publicly stated fight earnings. Throughout his career, he frequently promoted massive payday figures that helped reinforce his reputation as boxing's ultimate financial success story. However, certain critics and industry insiders have suggested that some reported numbers may have been higher than the actual amounts generated in specific events. Whether those claims are accurate or not, the discussion has fueled broader debates about image, branding, and how much of the public narrative surrounding Floyd's wealth reflects reality versus promotion.
350 million. $350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
Popular podcaster Joe Rogan pointed to taxes as a potential factor behind many of the financial rumors surrounding Floyd Mayweather. In his view, tax obligations can quickly become overwhelming when they are not managed properly, regardless of how much money someone earns. Luxury purchases, expensive lifestyles, and high-profile business ventures may attract attention, but government agencies remain focused on financial compliance. Rogan suggested that unresolved tax issues can escalate rapidly and create serious pressure, even for individuals who have generated extraordinary wealth throughout their careers.
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money, there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of.
Promoter Eddie Hearn offered another perspective on the situation. He questioned why Floyd continues participating in exhibition bouts and pursuing various business ventures if he truly earned enough money to remain comfortably retired for life. Hearn suggested that these ongoing activities naturally raise questions about Floyd's financial motivations. To some observers, it appears to be a continued desire to stay active and relevant. To others, it raises concerns that financial pressures may still be influencing major decisions long after his professional boxing career ended.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
not the biggest
I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending.
For many years, Floyd Mayweather enjoyed a reputation built around success, wealth, and complete control over his career. However, as more allegations, rumors, and conflicting reports emerge, some fans have begun questioning aspects of that image. Public trust can be difficult to maintain when uncertainty surrounds financial matters and business dealings. Because Floyd built much of his personal brand around financial dominance and smart decision-making, any challenge to that narrative attracts significant attention and can have a lasting impact on how the public views his legacy.
Big deals. Money Mayweather just inked a massive $402 million real estate deal in New York City, buying up 60 apartment buildings from Black Spruce Management, the equivalent of 1,000 apartment units. Now, Floyd said the goal is to be able to provide affordable housing to families that need it. Most of the units are located in Upper Manhattan. And he said that when he was a kid, his dream was just to be able to own a home and that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Damn, Floyd just bought the block. I'm proud of Floyd. He's come a long way. This is a guy who was once seen burning money in a nightclub. He spent $17 million on a watch. Not to pocket watch him, but people looked at him for years like, yo, he wastes a lot of money. Does he ever give back? And now he's providing affordable housing? Damn, Money Mayweather's come a long way. This is a real good look. It shows evolution. It shows maturity. Not to mention, it's always great to see another person of color become a landlord in New York City.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah. And on a point like this, because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Additional skepticism has surrounded Floyd's claims regarding ownership of major real estate holdings, particularly in New York. Some insiders have suggested that certain statements may have overstated the scale of his investments. If those allegations are accurate, critics argue they could contribute to a pattern of promoting an image that does not perfectly align with reality. In the world of celebrity branding, perception often carries tremendous value, but repeated questions about credibility can eventually become difficult to ignore.
Safe to say, I should say.
But we might see it more in New York, maybe?
Well, I live in New York.
I know. By the way, I saw you bought like 40 apartments or something.
Well, no, actually,
I think you bought New York. I mean, oh my God.
I didn't buy New York, but I feel like everyone should own a piece of the earth. And I feel like you can't go wrong with New York real estate. So what I did was, in one of my portfolios, because I don't know the exact number, because they said if you know how much money you got, you really don't have no money. So if you know how many buildings you got, you don't really have no buildings. So I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings.
Joe Rogan also offered a psychological perspective on Floyd Mayweather's highly public display of wealth. According to Rogan, the constant showcasing of luxury cars, jewelry, mansions, and expensive purchases may not always be about status alone. He suggested that in some cases, excessive displays of wealth can reflect a desire for external validation rather than genuine confidence. Whether that interpretation is fair or not, it has become part of the broader conversation surrounding Floyd's public image and the role money has played throughout his career.
Like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, constantly flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still fucks everybody up. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline. Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas, he'd be partying. It looked like he's partying, he's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog.
The breakdown of Floyd Mayweather's friendship with 50 Cent is often cited as another example of how financial disagreements can damage even long-standing relationships. Over the years, both men publicly shared conflicting accounts regarding business matters, financial support, and personal loyalty. What was once viewed as a close friendship eventually deteriorated into a highly public feud. Regardless of which version of events people believe, the situation demonstrated how disputes involving money can create lasting divisions between individuals who were once trusted allies.
Yeah. This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather promotion. As he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather promotions. There's no LLC. So technically, Floyd is a golden boy fighter. They build the whole show. Yeah. When he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Like, Floyd, he ain't that, man. I'm telling you, man, like, if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. Because it's just the way I'm brought up. Like, I never ran from anything because I didn't have nobody to go to. I've always had where I'm going, home to.
Floyd Mayweather has never hidden the importance he places on money. Throughout his career, he consistently presented financial success as one of his greatest achievements and strongest motivations. While many admire that mindset, others argue that an uncompromising focus on money can sometimes create unintended consequences. Relationships, partnerships, and personal connections may all suffer when financial considerations become the dominant factor in every decision. As critics see it, the ongoing controversy surrounding Floyd serves as a reminder that wealth can provide opportunities and freedom, but it can also create challenges that extend far beyond bank accounts and balance sheets. New milestone with 2 billion views on our YouTube channel.